Stop whatever you're doing, because this ain't your average headline. Kendrick Lamar, one of the highest-grossing rappers alive, fresh off what many are calling the most powerful hip-hop tour of the decade, just pulled off a move no one, and I mean no one, saw coming. In total silence, Kendrick reportedly handed over all the profits from a full leg of his global tour, and wired them directly to the godfather of lyrical rap, Rakim. Yes, Rakim. The icon. The blueprint. The lyrical father of a whole generation. And no, this wasn't a charity stunt. This wasn't a label gimmick. It wasn't even a tax write-off. This was Kendrick's way of bowing in silence, of acknowledging the architect who taught us all how to rhyme. No tweet. No Instagram post. No flashy statement. Just raw respect. And once the whispers got out, the entire hip-hop ecosystem exploded. J. Cole allegedly fired off a text that just read, "Bro, you for real?" Drake? Dead silent. Jay-Z? Word as he called Rakim personally and said, "That's the realest thing I've witnessed in this game." So what's this all mean? Why now? And what secret message did Kendrick leave behind in that haunting final Paris performance? Let's rewind. Before Kendrick was packing out stadiums from Berlin to Brooklyn, before the Pulitzers and Grammys, before Not Like Us made clout rappers delete their whole discographies, there was Rakim, the name that rewrote rhyme schemes when rappers were still on cassette tapes. The man whose breath control, syllable play, and mic command birthed a style that changed the genre forever. And Kendrick? He never forgot. While the industry chases viral charts and brand deals, Kendrick Lamar has been moving in silence, planning something with real weight. Something built on legacy, not likes. And now, the leaks are pouring in. Wire transfers are surfacing. TD insiders are whispering. It's real. He gave it up. The entire Paris leg of the tour, worth more than $820 million, reportedly went straight to Rakim. No ceremony. No noise. Just a gesture. A bold one. Kendrick called it a thank you, not a sacrifice. He said he's not giving it away, he's returning it. You getting this? A top-tier rapper at his creative peak just handed over a bag bigger than some artists' entire careers, without a single ounce of publicity. Just did it. And left. So why Paris? Why Rakim? Why now? Let's break it down. Because this ain't about a check. It's about a crown. Insiders say the entire moment was triggered after Kendrick's emotionally charged show in Paris, the one where he freestyled for nearly 10 minutes, then walked off stage mid-roar. Fans thought he was just pulling a mysterious move. But nah. That walk-off? It was planned to the second. He had a jet waiting. Word is, he flew directly to New York to meet Rakim, in person. Carried 2 briefcases. No entourage. No cameras. Just a handwritten note and his word. That letter? It reportedly said, "You don't know what you did for me, but I do." That's it. That's all. No documentary crew. No viral moment. Just 2 men in a quiet room, exchanging something deeper than bars. And now that this story is leaking, the whole rap world is shook. Fans. Legends. Newcomers. Even the ones who pretended not to care. It all started with a blurry post on Terrace Martin's Instagram weeks back. The photo? Kendrick, pacing backstage in Paris, hands on his head. The caption? He's about to do something insane, for the culture. At the time, nobody got it. Some guessed a surprise collab with Andre 3000. Others thought he was dropping a double album. One wild rumor even said Kendrick was retiring. But now it all clicks. He wasn't cooking up music. He was crafting a moment. A transfer of power. A legacy handoff. Giving roses while the icon can still smell them. And Rakim? He stayed silent. No podcast. No press run. No reaction tweet. But sources close to him say he broke down the second Kendrick walked through that door. Rakim didn't ask for this. Didn't beg for it. Didn't even know it was coming. That's why it hit so hard. Because in a game drowning in clout, Kendrick Lamar just reminded everyone what real recognition looks like. No ego. No campaign. Just respect, cut in silence. There is no To Pimp a Butterfly without Eric B. and Rakim. No Pulitzer for hip-hop without the pen game Rakim unleashed. And let's be real, this wasn't some PR stunt. This was about closing the circle. According to one of Kendrick's own engineers, it's like he saw the full arc of rap history in a flash. And instead of chasing another bag, he chose to honor the roots. That move? That takes vision. That takes backbone. And fans? Shattered. Nobody saw this coming. The moment the story exploded online, reactions got wild. At RealHipToDud87 tweeted, "Kendrick didn't just make history. He showed us what grown man rap looks like." Another fan on at @bars_followers posted, "You telling me Kendrick just gave away millions to Rakim instead of flexing? That's divine tier." Even Gen Z TikTok couldn't hold it in. One teen posted a montage titled, "When Your Fave Is Actually Real," scenes of Kendrick's Paris show melting into grainy Rakim videos, closing with the line, "This is what loyalty to the culture looks like." And just when we thought that was the whole story, nope. More rumors started bubbling up. Word is, this wasn't a one-and-done moment. Some insiders claim Rakim might be executive producing Kendrick's next album. Others whisper about a secret interlude featuring Rakim's vocals on the untitled project. Sounds insane? Maybe. But in this game, crazy is just another Tuesday. One thing's for sure, hip-hop just witnessed something it's never seen before. Not a diss. Not a fake collab. Not another beef for clicks. This was a move so raw, so real, and so nuclear that it might shift the whole culture. But guess what? While fans were still reeling, clapping for Kendrick's silent salute to Rakim, not everyone was celebrating. Behind the scenes, some of the biggest names in the business were furious. And not the kind of mad that fades by morning. Just 24 hours after the news leaked, a private group chat between top execs began circulating. And what it exposed? Pure panic. This wasn't unity. This was war. One exec allegedly wrote, "He just made us all look small." That thread, allegedly involving people from Atlantic, Republic, even Def Jam, was brutal. One message read, "If other artists follow this, we're finished." Another chimed in, "Love Rakim, sure. But giving away that much? Kendrick just called everyone else selfish AF." And then came the big one. A senior suit supposedly said, "This ain't a tribute. This is a declaration of war. Watch what happens next." That line? Leaked. Screenshotted. Viral in minutes. So now people are asking, was this just respect? Or was Kendrick sending a message? A silent protest? Did he just torch the system without ever touching a mic? What's crazy? He didn't say a damn thing. No live. No tweet. No staged announcement. Just silence, and the whole industry heard it loud. And it's not just about Rakim. This move tore open the underbelly of commercial rap. Streaming platforms squeezing every dime. New artists unaware of the legends they're mimicking. Gatekeepers bleeding the culture dry while giving nothing back. According to sources inside TD, Kendrick had been done with the game's hypocrisy. After wrapping the Grand National Tour, he called a meeting and said, "This industry forgot its fathers. If I keep eating and don't feed the roots, I'm no better than them." And
Stop
then he
whatever
made
you're
the
doing,
ask, because
all
this
the
ain't
profits
your
from
average
Paris.
headline. Not just
Kendrick
his cut,
Lamar,
merch
one of the
bonuses,
highest-grossing rappers
even
alive,
VIP extras,
fresh off what many are calling
all of
the
it,
most powerful hip-hop tour of the
rerouted,
decade,
quietly,
just pulled off a move no one,
TD
and I mean no
hesitated.
one, saw
So
coming.
Kendrick snapped
In
back.
total silence,
Then I'll walk.
Kendrick reportedly
I'll go
handed over all the
independent.
profits from a full
This
leg
ain't
of his
about
global
me.
tour,
And wired
that
them directly
legendary
to the
godfather
meetup
of
with
lyrical
Rakim.
rap.
It
Rakim.
wasn't a boardroom
Yes.
handshake.
Rakim.
It was Kendrick pulling
The
up to
icon.
Long Island,
The blueprint.
Rakim's home turf,
The lyrical
alone.
father of a whole
No
generation.
manager. One
And no,
security
this
guy.
wasn't a charity
Two
stunt.
briefcases.
This wasn't a label
warning.
gimmick.
Just
It wasn't
knocked
even
on the
a tax
door of
write-off.
Rakim's studio.
This was Kendrick's
And when
way
it
of
opened,
bowing in silence.
Kendrick
of
dropped
acknowledging
to
the
his
architect
knees.
who taught us
Rakim
all how to
stunned,
rhyme.
laughed.
No
Man,
tweet.
what are you doing?
No Instagram post.
And Kendrick, without hesitation,
no flashy
said,
statement.
"What you gave us
Just
can't
raw
be priced."
respect.
But this
And
is
once
my
the
first
whispers
attempt.
got out,
The
one
entire
case had a
hip-hop
check,
ecosystem
rumored to be
exploded.
$8.2 million.
J. Cole
other,
allegedly fired off a
16-page
just
handwritten
read,
letter.
"Bro, you for real?
No assistant.
Drake?
No
Dead
printer.
silent. Just reeling
Jay-Z.
and memory."
Word as he called
Rakim
wrote,
personally,
"Your lyrics
and said,
were armor.
"That's the realest
I
thing
walked
I've
through
witnessed in this
Compton
game."
rapped in your cadence.
So what's this
I
all
rapped
mean?
your bars before
Why now?
every battle.
And what
When
secret
the world
message
forgot
did
you,
Kendrick leave
I didn't.
behind in that haunting
This is me
final Paris
remembering.
performance?
Word
Let's
is Rakim
rewind.
was speechless.
Before Kendrick was
Just
packing out stadiums
frozen.
from Berlin to
And
Brooklyn.
here's the twist.
Before the Pulitzers
Drake?
and Grammys, he was
Before
never
Not
gonna
Like
do
Us
this.
made clout rappers
and the
delete
second
their
that
whole
facts hit the
discographies.
streets, there was
Things
Rakim.
got messy.
The name
It
that
all
rewrote
blew up
rhyme
when a burner
schemes
Twitter
when
account
rappers were
named
still
that
on
Champagne
cassette
League
tapes.
KZ dropped
The man
this
whose
grenade.
breath control,
Imagine trying to
syllable
stay
play,
relevant
and
by
might
giving
man
money
birthed
away.
a style that changed
That's not
the genre
real
forever.
power.
That's
And
a guilt
Kendrick?
trip. He never forgot.
45K
While the industry
likes
chases
in under
viral
2
charts
hours.
and brand deals,
But what really
Kendrick
set the
Lamar has
timeline
been
on
moving
fire?
in silence.
The replies.
Planning something with real
One
weight.
verified producer.
Something built on
rumored to
legacy,
have worked with
not
OVO.
likes. Quote tweeted
And now,
it with a deadly
the
receipt.
leaks are pouring in.
Drake had the chance
Wire
to work
transfers
with Rakim
are
back
surfacing.
in 2016.
TD insiders
said he
are
didn't want
whispering.
old school
It's
energy
real.
messing up his
He
rollout.
gave it up.
Fact.
The entire Paris leg of the tour,
The internet
worth more
melted.
than $820
Kendrick
million,
gave away millions.
reportedly went straight
Drake
to
gave
Rakim.
a side eye.
No
The
ceremony.
timeline got split in
No
two.
noise.
Kendrick stands
Just a
versus
gesture.
Drake loyalists.
A bold one.
Old heads
Kendrick
versus
called it a
TikTok
thank you,
babies,
not a sacrifice.
And the memes? He said he's
Brutal.
not giving it away.
One viral
he's
post
returning
read.
it. Kendrick
getting
gave
this?
the bag.
A top-tier
Drake
rapper
gave
at
it
his
shrug.
creative peak.
This
just
is
handed
why
over
Dots
bag
the Goat.
biggers and some artists' entire
Imagine
careers
selling out stadiums
without a single
and
ounce
still
of
saying
publicity.
thank you to the man
Just
who invented
did it.
the map.
And
That's
left.
not rap. So
That's
why
reverence.
Paris? Then
Why
Jay,
Rakim?
Cole,
Why
enter
now?
the chat.
Let's break
Late
it
that
down.
night, he
Because
quietly
this
posted
ain't
a
about
black
a
and
check.
white photo of Rakim
It's about a
on
crown.
his IG story.
Insiders say
No
the entire
caption.
moment was triggered
No
after
tag.
Kendrick's emotionally
Just
charged
one
show
word.
in Paris.
Respect.
The one where he freestyled for nearly
That
10
was it.
minutes,
But
then
the
walked off
message?
stage mid-roar.
Loud.
Fans
Suddenly,
thought he was just
a new
pulling a
rumor
mysterious
sparked.
move.
Cole was allegedly
But nah,
planning a tribute
that
of his own
walk-off,
to Nas.
It was
One
planned
fake
to the
insider
second.
even joked.
He had a jet waiting.
If Cole buys
Word
Nas' old
is,
mansion,
he flew directly
Twitter
to
gonna
New York
implode.
to meet Rakim.
But jokes
In person,
aside,
the
carried
vibe had
2
shifted.
briefcases.
Kendrick's move
No
wasn't
entourage.
just a gesture.
No cameras.
It was a silent
Just
dare.
a handwritten
What
note
are you doing
and his
for the
word.
ones who built
That
this culture?
letter?
It
Behind the
reportedly
scenes,
said, "You don't know
panic
what you did
mode.
for me, but I
At
do."
major labels,
That's
internal
it.
Slack messages
That's all.
started leaking.
No
One
documentary
tour
crew.
promoter allegedly
No viral
said,
moment.
If this becomes
Just
a trend,
2 men in a
we'll
quiet
have to
room,
rewrite
exchanging
contracts.
something deeper
Artists
than bars.
are going to start
And now
demanding
that the
legacy
story
clauses.
is leaking, the whole
Another
rap
exec
world is
fired
shook.
back.
Fans love this.
Legends.
That's the real
Newcomers.
problem.
We're not
Even the
selling
ones who
humility.
pretended not
We're
to
selling
care.
illusion.
It all started
Kendrick
with a blurry
flipped the
post
script.
on Terrace Martin's Instagram.
They weren't
weeks
afraid
back.
of the money.
The photo.
They were afraid
Kendrick,
just
pacing
proved
backstage
that
in
authenticity
Paris,
sells
hands
better
on
than
his
jewelry.
head.
The
That a
caption?
16-page
He's
letter
about
can
to do something
outshine a diamond
insane
plaque
for the culture.
That being real still wins.
At the time,
but
the
nobody
real
got it.
earthquake.
Some
It
guessed
hadn't
a surprise
even hit
collab
yet.
with Andre
Just as
3000.
fans were trying to process
Others
it all,
thought he was
a
dropping
new
a
leak
double
dropped.
album,
A video.
One wild
A grainy,
rumor even
shaky,
said
low-quality
Kendrick was
clip
retiring,
that turned this tribute
but now
into
it
a
full-blown
clicks.
revolution.
He wasn't
And it
cooking up
revealed
music.
something huge.
He was crafting a moment.
Kendrick's tribute to
A
Rakim
transfer
wasn't
of power.
impulsive.
A legacy
It had been
handoff.
building for years.
Giving roses
the
while
footage,
the icon
posted
can
by a
still
small
smell them.
TikTok account
And
called it
Rakim,
Real Tournaments,
he stayed
was
silent.
only 17 seconds.
No podcast.
Titled, No Press
Is this
Run.
Kendrick talking about
No
Rakim
reaction
back in
tweet.
Berlin?
But sources
The
close
video
to him
was
say
dark,
he broke down
barely
the second
visible.
Kendrick walked
But the
through that
audio,
door. When
Rakim
enhanced,
didn't ask for
jaw-dropping.
this.
Didn't
You
beg
hear
for
Kendrick
it.
pacing
Didn't even know it
backstage,
was coming.
clutching a notebook.
That's why it hit
A
so
crew
hard.
member asks,
Because in
"You
a
good?"
game drowning in clout,
Kendrick
Lamar
replies,
just reminded
"I'm not
everyone
trying to
what
just
real
do a tour
recognition
tie.
looks like. I'm rewriting
No
the
ego.
script. No
This
campaign.
ain't about me anymore.
Just respect.
The originators
cut in
need
silence.
to eat.
There is
They
no
need to
to pimp
light.
a butterfly without Eric
His
B.
voice
and Rakim.
heavy.
No
Focused.
Pulitzer for hip hop.
This
without
wasn't
the
some
pen
random
game
idea.
Rakim unleashed.
It was a mission.
And let's be real,
A manifesto.
This wasn't some PR
And now
stunt.
fans are going
This
full
was about
detective,
closing the circle,
digging through interviews,
according to one of Kendrick's own
decoding
engineers.
lyrics.
It's like he saw the
Scrubbing
full arc of
old
rap
footage
history in a flash,
and the breadcrumbs.
And instead of chasing another
They've
bag,
been there the whole
he chose
time.
to honor the roots.
Back in 2015,
That move,
on the Grammy red
that
carpet,
takes vision.
when asked who his
That
GOAT
takes
was,
backbone.
Kendrick said
And
without
fans?
blinking,
Rakim.
shattered.
Nobody
question.
saw this coming. In
The moment the
2018,
story exploded
during
online,
a GQ shoot,
reactions he wore a vintage Eric B.
At Real
and
Hip to
Rakim
Do
shirt.
87 tweeted,
When asked
Kendrick
why,
didn't just make history.
because y'all forgot.
He showed us what grown
But I
man
didn't.
rap looks like.
In 2021,
Another fan on at
Elite
Bars
Clubhouse
audio
followers
service
posted.
Kendrick
Kendrick
telling me
said,
Kendrick just gave
"When
away
I win,
millions to
Rakim
Rakim instead of
wins."
flexing?
That's how it's
divine
supposed to be.
tier.
Nobody
Even Gen Z
connected the
TikTok
dots.
couldn't hold it in.
One teen posted a
Now
montage
it's all
titled,
crystal clear.
"When your fave is actually
Kendrick's
real."
been planning
Scenes
this
of Kendrick's
for almost
Paris
a
show
decade,
melting into grainy
and the
Rakim
Paris
videos.
payout,
Closing with
that
the
was
line,
just the
"This is
start.
what loyalty to the
They're
culture
calling
looks
it
like."
the Legacy Project.
And just when we
According
thought
to
that was the whole
unverified
story,
sources,
nope. Kendrick
more
is building
rumors
something
started
massive
bubbling
behind
up.
the scenes.
Word is,
Here's what
this
we
wasn't
know
a
so
one-and-done
far.
moment.
A docuseries
Some
about
inside
the
architects
claim
of
Rakim
hip-hop
might be executive
narrated by the
producing
legends
Kendrick's
themselves.
next album.
A trust
Others
fund
whisper
to
about a
financially
secret
support
interlude
golden era
featuring
MCs
Rakim's
who never got
vocals
their
on the
flowers.
Untitled project.
And the biggest bombshell.
Sounds insane?
A new label,
Maybe.
a legacy label.
But in this game,
where Rakim,
Crazy
KRS-One,
is just another
MC
Tuesday.
Light. One
Cool
thing's for
G-Rap,
sure,
and more get
hip-hop
full
just
ownership
witnessed
and meant
something
something
it's
it's never
generation.
seen before.
You heard
Not
that
a
right.
diss.
A label
Not a
owned
fake
by the
collab.
pioneers.
Not another
no
beef
middlemen.
for clicks.
No
This
exploitation.
This was a move
Just
so
real
raw,
ones
so
raising real
and
ones.
so nuclear that it
An
might
insider
shift the
at
whole
TD
culture.
said it best.
But guess what?
This ain't
While
about
fans
cash.
were still reeling,
It's about
clapping for
restoration.
Kendrick's silent salute to Rakim.
Because Kendrick is tired of
Not
watching
everyone was
legends
celebrating.
fade into obscurity.
Behind the
while
scenes,
new artists get
some of
rich
the
off
biggest
borrowed
names in
flows.
the business were
When
furious.
the rumor hit Twitter,
and not the kind
whole
of
ad
mad
that
cracked in
fades
half.
by morning.
Fans
Just
dubbed
24
it
hours after
the
the news
Hip-Hop
leaked,
Avengers.
a private group chat
Rakim,
between top execs
KRS-One,
began circulating.
MC
and what
Light,
it exposed,
Kendrick,
pure panic,
each holding a piece
this wasn't
of the culture's
unity.
blueprint.
This
was
wasn't
war.
a flex.
One exec
It was a
allegedly
reckoning.
wrote,
He
and
just
guess
made
what?
us all look small.
We're only at the beginning.
That thread,
It started
allegedly
with a tweet from
involving
a historian
people from
Atlantic
NYC.
Republic.
Kendrick
Even
honoring
Def Jam
Rakim is
was
just
brutal.
the first domino.
One message
He's
read,
assembling
if
the
other
gods
artists
now.
follow this,
Then
we're
Ed
finished.
Bergazzoni posted,
Another
we finally
chimed
got a
in,
rapper
love
not
Rakim
chasing
shorts.
charts, but
He's
giving away
chasing
that
culture.
much. Kendrick
Even
just
Nas
calls everyone
everyone
else
else
selfish
selfish
AF.
AF.
Respect the ones
And then
who wrote
came
in
the
ink
big
while
one.
y'all still scribbling
A senior
in pencil.
suit
supposedly said,
Fans
this
instantly
ain't a
dubbed
tribute.
it the realest
This is a
gesture since
declaration
Nipsey's
of war.
victory lap.
Watch
A
what
cultural
happens
reset.
next. The hashtag
That line
legacy over
leaked,
luxury hit 12 million
screenshotted,
views on TikTok
viral
in just
in
days.
minutes.
But just
So
when the
now
dust
people
began
are
to
asking,
settle,
it
was
happened
this
again.
just respect?
A voice note
or was
leaked
Kendrick
straight from
sending
what's
a
allegedly
message?
a recent
A
session
silent
at TD
protest?
Studios.
Did he
You
just
can hear
torch
Kendrick,
the system
his
without
tone
ever
cold and
touching a
focused,
mic? Telling
What's
a small
crazy?
group, the industry's
didn't
gonna
say a
fight
damn
this.
thing.
They'll call
No
it
live.
fake. They'll flip
No
it.
tweet.
But I ain't
No
here to
staged
prove
announcement.
nothing. I'm here
Just
to remind
silence.
them who started
And the whole
this.
industry heard
and
it loud.
teach the young ones
And
how
it's
to
not
finish
just
it.
about Rakim.
Then he
This
pauses.
move tore open the
And what he
underbelly
says
of
next
commercial
turns the whole
rap.
room.
Rakim's
Streaming
verse.
platforms
It's
squeezing
in.
every dime.
Wait.
New artists
Rakim's
unaware
verse.
of the legends they're
Fans
mimicking.
went into meltdown
Gatekeepers
mode.
bleeding the
If
culture
true,
dry
if
while
Kendrick
giving
actually
nothing
got
back.
Rakim back in the
According
booth,
to sources
this could be the
inside
collaboration
TD,
no one ever
Kendrick had
imagined,
been done with
let
the
alone
game's
believed
hypocrisy.
was real.
After
And
wrapping
then
the
the
most
grand national
explosive
tour,
twist of
he
all
called a
dropped.
meeting and said,
a Reddit
"This
user
industry
uncovered a
forgot its
mysterious
fathers.
track titled
If I
Heaven's
keep
Echo,
eating and don't
unreleased
feed the
version,
roots,
uploaded
know better
under
than
a
them."
private SoundCloud account years ago. The voice? Undeniably Kendrick's. But halfway through the track, another voice enters, deeper, smoother, surgical, and it sounds exactly like Rakim. The
Stop
bar sent
whatever
shivers
you're
down
doing,
spines.
because this
From
ain't
the
your
golden
average
era to the
headline.
wireless stage
Kendrick Lamar,
I ghostwrite
one of the
the culture
highest
from the
grossing
shadows
rappers
of the
alive,
page,
slash
fresh
they
off
forgot
what
me.
many are calling
So he
the most
remembered
powerful
slash
hip-hop
my legacy
tour of the
forever
decade.
rendered.
Just pulled off a move
Audio
no
engineers
one.
are
And
now
I mean
swearing
no
the
one
vocal
saw
tone
coming.
and grain match
in total
Rakim's
silence.
1995
Kendrick
recordings.
reportedly handed over
If
all the
that's
profits
true,
from a full leg
that
of his
means
global
Kendrick
tour,
has been sitting
and
on
wired
this
them
collab
directly
for over
to
7
Godfather
years.
of lyrical rap,
Building a moment in
Rakim.
silence while
Yes.
everyone else was chasing
Rakim.
streams.
The icon.
So now the question is
The
simple but
blueprint.
massive.
The
Is this
lyrical
the
father
beginning
of
or
a
the
whole
end?
generation.
Because if Kendrick
And no,
is secretly
this
preparing a
wasn't a charity-led
Rakim-led
comeback.
This
This
wasn't
wasn't
a
a
label
label
gimmick.
and an entire infrastructure
It wasn't even
to
a
shift
tax
the cultural
write-off.
DNA of hip-hop.
This was Kendrick's way
Then
of
this
bowing
ain't
in
just a tribute.
silence.
It's a
of
revolution.
acknowledging the architect
and the
who taught us
industry
all how to rhyme.
It better brace
no
itself.
tweet.
Because
No
Kendrick
Instagram
didn't just light a
post.
torch.
No
he opened
flashy
the floodgates.
statement.
Reactions
raw
have poured in
respect.
from every
And
corner.
once the whispers
and they're
got out,
anything but
the
united.
entire hip-hop
In fact,
ecosystem
his
exploded.
one move has split the
Jay.
culture in half.
Cole allegedly
Within
fired
48
off a
hours
text
of the
that just
Rakim
read,
revelation,
"Bro, you for
the
real?"
hashtag for the
Drake.
culture trended in
Dead
23
silence.
countries.
Jay-Z.
TikTok was flooded
Word is he
with
called
emotional
Rakim
reaction
personally
videos
and said,
"That's
"Some
the realest
fans were
thing I've
literally
witnessed
crying.
in this game."
Others rapping classic
So what's
Rakim
this
bars
all
like scripture.
Why now?
One video
And
from
what
a
secret
90s
message
Baby
did
Forever,
Kendrick leave
a
behind
die-hard
in that
Bronx
haunting
hip-hop
final
final Paris performance.
Hit 8 million views.
Let's rewind.
In it, he says,
before Kendrick was
don't
packing out stadiums
I
from
watched
Berlin
them
to
erase
Brooklyn
Rakim
before the
from
Pulitzers and Grammys,
and Kendrick just
before
brought
Not
him
Like
back
Us
to the
made
throne.
clout rappers
This
delete their
ain't
whole
Bill
discographies.
Gates.
This
There
is
was
hip-hop.
Rakim.
The name that rewrote rhyme schemes
when rappers were still
celebrities
on
began
tapes.
chiming in. The man whose
vibes
breath
ranged
control,
from poetic
syllable
phrase
play
to straight-up
and
shade.
mic command birthed
LL
a style
Cool
that
J
changed
posted
the
a
genre
photo of
forever.
Kendrick and Rakim
and
together.
Kendrick captioned,
He never
"Real
forgot.
kings don't need crowns
While the
to
industry
rule.
chases viral
Salute.
charts and brand deals,
Still silent
Kendrick
on the
Lamar
project
has been
J.
moving in silence.
Cole posted
planning
a shot
something
of
with
his own
real
handwritten
weight.
bars dated
Something built
2009
on legacy,
with a caption,
not likes.
inspired by the god.
And now, the leaks
Erykah
are pouring
Badu
in.
tweeted,
Wire
"When one light
transfers
shines on
are
a legend,
surfacing.
a whole
TD
constellation is
insiders
born.
are whispering,
But not
it's
everyone
real.
was here for the
He
flowers.
gave it up.
The shade
entire
crept in
Paris
quick.
leg of the tour,
A now
worth
deleted
more than
IG
$820
story from an account
million,
allegedly linked to Drake's
reportedly
inner
went straight
circle
to
red.
Rakim.
Funny how people
No
only
ceremony,
honor the past when their
no
present
noise,
is slipping. Just a gesture.
It spread like
A
wildfire.
bold one. Fans
Kendrick
instantly
called it a
began
thank you,
speculating.
not a sacrifice.
Was that a sneak diss?
He said he's
Is
not
Drake
giving it
feeling
away.
salty?
He's returning
And
it.
then came the
You getting
firestorm.
this?
A tweet from
top-tier
DJ
rapper at his
MX
creative
lit the
peak
match.
just handed over
Kendrick
a bag
trying to
bigger
be
than
Mr.
some
Morale
artists'
again.
entire careers.
One album
without
one
a single
donation,
ounce of publicity,
and he thinks he healed
just
hip-hop.
did it. And
The
left.
replies turned
So
nuclear.
why Paris?
One fan
Why
shot
Rakim?
back.
Kendrick
Why
moves
now?
culture.
Let's break
Drake
it down.
just moved his flight
because
back
this
to
ain't
Toronto.
about a check.
Another
about
clap.
a crown.
Why they always
Insiders
mad
say
when
the
someone
entire
gives
moment was
instead of
triggered
flexes.
after Kendrick's emotionally
The
charged
culture
show
was
is
now
now
split down
the
the
one
middle.
where he freestyled
One
for nearly
side
10
saw
minutes
Kendrick as a
then
messiah.
walked off stage
The
mid-roar.
other called it manipulation.
Fans thought he was just
And
pulling
just
a
like that,
mysterious move.
the conspiracy
But
theories
nah,
started rolling
that
in.
walk off.
A fake tweet
was
went
planned
viral
to the
claiming
second.
Kendrick had signed
He
over
had a
40%
jet
of
waiting.
his streaming
Word
royalties
is,
to Rakim.
he flew
for
directly
life.
to New York to meet
Another
Rakim
photo surfaced
in person.
A crumpled notebook
Carried
page
two
with messy
briefcases.
handwriting that read,
No
to
entourage.
Rakim, when I make
No
it, I got you.
cameras.
Just a
Age
handwritten
13.
note and his word.
Fans were left
That letter?
breathless.
It reportedly
This wasn't
said,
just about
"You don't
music.
know what you did for me."
This was
but
a
a vow
do.
fulfilled.
That's
But
it.
with answers came
That's all.
even more questions.
No documentary
Was this
crew.
a one-time
No
tribute?
viral moment.
Or just the first
Just
brick
two
in
men
a long-term
in a quiet
cultural
room,
reset?
exchanging something
Is Kendrick
deeper than
about to
bars?
walk away from music
And now that this
after
story is
completing this
leaking,
full circle
the
moment?
whole rap world
Or is he
is
about
shook.
to build the next
Fans,
phase of hip-hop?
legends,
From the ground up?
newcomers,
And then,
the last
even the
twist.
ones who pretended
A
not to
mysterious
care.
voice note
It all
leaked.
started with a blurry
An anonymous
post on
source
Terrace
whispering,
Martin's Instagram
"This
weeks
Rakim
back.
thing? The
It's
photo?
only phase one.
Kendrick,
Wait
pacing
till you see what
backstage in
Kendrick's got
Paris,
planned for
hands
Nas.
on his head.
The
Hold
caption?
up.
He's
Nas.
about to do something insane.
Are we witnessing
for
a
the
culture?
farewell tour? Or the
At the
formation
time,
of an entire
nobody
legacy
got it.
coalition? Some guessed
One
a
thing
surprise
is
collab
undeniable.
with Andre
Kendrick
3000.
just flipped the whole game.
Others thought
And
he
now
was dropping a
everyone's
double
watching.
album.
One
He gave
wild
away
rumor
millions.
even said Kendrick
He
was
reignited
retiring.
a legacy.
But now it all
He
clicks.
fulfilled a childhood
He
promise
wasn't cooking
whispered
up
into
music.
a notebook
He
when
was
no one
crafting
was
a
watching.
moment.
But
A
even
transfer
now,
of power.
Kendrick Lamar
A
hasn't
legacy
said a single
handoff.
word, giving
No
roses
tweet.
while the icon
No
can still
interview.
smell them. No
And
flex.
Rakim?
Just
He
that
stayed
one haunting
silent.
phrase caught
No
backstage.
podcast.
The originators
No
need the
press
light.
run.
No
So now the
reaction
world
tweet.
asks,
But
what
sources
comes next?
close to him say he
Will
broke
Kendrick
down the
vanish
second
into
Kendrick
the shadows
walked through
of his
that
legacy
door?
mission?
Rakim didn't
Will
ask
Rakim
for
drop
this.
a secret verse
Didn't beg
and finally
for it.
reclaim his crown?
Didn't even know it
Will the
was
rumored
coming.
legacy label
That's why it
actually
hit so
become
hard.
real?
And
Because
what
in a
about
game
that
drowning
secret
in
collab
collab
with Nas?
Kendrick Lamar just
One thing's
reminded
for sure.
everyone what real
This new
recognition
era of
looks
hip-hop
like.
ain't about
No
topping
ego.
charts.
No
It's about who's
campaign.
brave enough to
Just
torch the old
respect.
system
Cut
and build
in
something
silence.
real. There is
And
no
Kendrick
to pimp a
didn't just
butterfly
spit
without
bars.
Eric B.
He rewrote the
and
rules.
Rakim. He didn't
No
break
Pulitzer
records
for hip-hop
He
without
broke
the
the pen
cycle
game
of
read in the
Rakim
game.
unleashed.
He handed
And
millions
let's be
to the
real.
man who built
This
the
wasn't
blueprint.
some PR
And in
stunt.
doing so,
This
he
was
lit
about
the entire
closing the
culture on
circle.
fire. According
Now
to one
it's
of
your
Kendrick's
turn.
own engineers,
Drop a comment
it's like he
and
saw
let
the
us
full
know.
arc of rap history
Was this
in
a
flash.
selfless move?
And instead of
Or a
chasing another bag,
masterclass in
he
legacy
chose to honor the
building?
roots. Should Nas be
That
next?
move?
Should
That
Jay
takes
vision? Cole
That
take the
takes
baton?
backbone.
Or is it time
And
for
fans?
Kendrick to launch the label
Shattered.
that finally gives
Nobody
power
saw
back to
this
the
coming.
pioneers? The moment
Your
the
voice
story
matters.
exploded online,
Because hip-hop was
reactions
never just
got
about
wild.
sound.
At Real
It's about
Hip
storytelling.
87 tweeted,
And today,
Kendrick didn't just
that
make
story
history.
just changed
He
forever.
showed us what grown man
If you
rap
felt that
looks like.
shift, hit that like
Another
button.
fan on at bars
Subscribe for every exclusive
followers
drop,
posted.
every
You're
leak,
telling me Kendrick
and every
just gave
untold
away
truth
millions
that's
to
about to
Rakim
flip this
instead of
industry
flexing?
upside down.
That's divine
Because
tier.
trust, this
Even
ain't
Gen
over.
Z TikTok
Sources say Rakim's
One
vault
team
has
posted
something
a
else
montage
titled,
When
and
Your
fame is
Favorites
actually
Cam.
real.
They're
Scenes
about to make another move
melting
that
into
could
grainy
shake the
Rakim
culture
videos.
again.
Closing
Legends
with the
live
line,
forever.
This is what
Only
loyalty
if we
to the
keep
culture
telling their
looks like.
stories.
And just when we thought that was the whole story, nope. More rumors started bubbling up. Word is, this wasn't a one-and-done moment. Some insiders claim Rakim might be executive producing Kendrick's next album. Others whisper about a secret interlude featuring Rakim's vocals on the untitled project. Sounds insane? Maybe. But in this game, crazy is just another Tuesday. One thing's for sure, hip-hop just witnessed something it's never seen before. Not a diss. Not a fake collab. Not another beef for clicks. This was a move so raw, so real, and so nuclear that it might shift the whole culture. But guess what? While fans were still reeling, clapping for Kendrick's silent salute to Rakim, not everyone was celebrating. Behind the scenes, some of the biggest names in the business were furious. And not the kind of mad that fades by morning. Just 24 hours after the news leaked, a private group chat between top execs began circulating. And what it exposed? Pure panic. This wasn't unity. This was war. One exec allegedly wrote, "He just made us all look small." That thread, allegedly involving people from Atlantic, Republic, even Def Jam, was brutal. One message read, "If other artists follow this, we're finished." Another chimed in, "Love Rakim, sure. But giving away that much?" Kendrick just called everyone else selfish AF. And then came the big one. A senior suit supposedly said, "This ain't a tribute, this is a declaration of war. Watch what happens next." That line, leaked, screenshotted, viral in minutes. So now people are asking, was this just respect? Or was Kendrick sending a message? A silent protest? Did he just torch the system without ever touching a mic? What's crazy? He didn't say a damn thing. No live. No tweet. No staged announcement. Just silence, and the whole industry heard it loud. And it's not just about Rakim. This move tore open the underbelly of commercial rap. Streaming platforms squeezing every dime. New artists unaware of the legends they're mimicking. Gatekeepers bleeding the culture dry while giving nothing back. According to sources inside TD, Kendrick had been done with the game's hypocrisy. After wrapping the Grand National Tour, he called a meeting and said, "This industry forgot its fathers. If I keep eating and don't feed the roots, I'm no better than them."